The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. And he's brought down. So the FIU Panthers offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in. It's Carter. He stopped just inside his own 40. They'll mark it at the 39. It'll be fourth down. FIU will line up to punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Pulls it in at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Hilltoppers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
It's caught downfield. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, offense is penalized.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Hilltoppers have their offense in high gear. Going up top again. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Couldn't really get started there. Pick up of 1 to the 35. Now to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Hilltoppers will try to move the sticks on 4th down. Now the toss. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Still on his feet at the 40.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
He'll pull it on the read. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. They're able to put a stop to that return. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous. Lets it fly. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So the quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions. He just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Hilltoppers have it with a 1st and 10. Davis looking to pass. He fires one deep over the middle. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
And the QB going with a little bit of touch, trying to feather that thing up in the air and give his receiver a chance to go up high and try to get over top of the defender. Nice job by the defense, seeing the football, breaking on it, and getting the ball on the ground.
Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. And the Hilltoppers will call on their punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. We'll see what they can do on this drive and start 7-yard line. The Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. FIU pushing tempo. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hodges. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They go to the ground. Fine got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. FIU set up with another 1st down.
Great job. The sticks are, and look at, they got the 1st down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Davis will throw. He's going for the big play. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, WKU. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. Finds a man in the middle. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They marked it at the 29.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in...
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback.
Breaks into the open. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. That's the end of the quarter. Western Kentucky is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Hawkins. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. FIU pushing tempo.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. Extra point here will tie the game.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Davis looking to pass. Rolling right and going deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got
intercepted for the 11th time this season. Oh, he would have loved to pick up a few more yards on that return, but they've still got it at the 31. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Hodges. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. Here comes the field goal unit. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. Right down the boulevard. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to...
He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space. Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't
throw into the end zone. It's picked off.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a two-point conversion. The interception was just gravy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. FIU pushing tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Kyle. There he goes. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz.
He's loose. He's at the 30. He's at the touchdown, Panthers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. On the move from inside his 5. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously, you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Got the quick completion. Man, sometimes he's like trying to wrap up a ghost. He's out to the 27. And the Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kyle. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tempo and overdrive. Handoff to the lone back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. FIU pushing tempo. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Spits it out to the back. It's on target and complete. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. They come to the line 3 yards away from the first down marker. They've converted twice on this drive. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Davis will throw. Looking deep. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Going right to work up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Kyle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Setting up the screen. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Touchdown, Panthers! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got it. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws right in those holes. Get those first downs. Get those big chunks.
They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Davis looking to pass. Makes the catch. It's Sampson. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Touchdown, Toppers! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Well, I don't know if there was a lot of question with respect to who that ball was going to be going to. This quarterback knows who his best playmaker is, and on the final play of the first half, he was looking him up. It wasn't going to be easy, but they were able to execute, get on the same page, score the touchdown, and they've got the lead.
He's into the end zone, and what a way to end the half. A touchdown, a two-point conversion, and that's how we'll go to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the third quarter. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the... Going for the big play. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Davis looking to pass. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. On first and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, FIU. And that one will put him up here in the second half.
And I love the play call on offense there. It's a sudden change situation. You just got the turnover. You're now going to take a shot because you got the defense on their heels after they're back on the field quickly. Really nice play call.
He gets it into the end zone for the two, and now they lead by a field goal. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Complete downfield. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Now the toss. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. The Hilltoppers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense gets set for second down. Davis will throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Hilltoppers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. FIU pushing tempo. To the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Hawkins. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Off play action. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on fourth down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing.
Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. This time it's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
See, I like this tight end because he's not just running flat routes and little stick routes and drags. This guy can get vertically down the field. He showed you his speed there running the crosser.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Hilltoppers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Davis looking to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
What a play by the defender there, guys. In his own end zone. The offense has taken a shot, and if that defender was just one step behind, that would have been a touchdown. But the hit forces the incompletion.
Takes a hit as he fires. Another incompletion on third down.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
It's fourth down and 14, but they're going to go for it. Here comes the heat. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
That's a tough place to be if you're the quarterback, too. On fourth down, the defense dials up the blitz, and you just feel the pocket constricting around you. It's like a black hole. There's just nothing you can do. It's hard to see receivers downfield. It's hard to step up, and on that play, you're helpless, and you know that you're losing possession and you're coming off the field.
Here's the handoff. Spins away from the defender. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
From the gut to give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds his man. It's Hawkins. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Davis will throw. Looking for a deep man. Makes the catch down the right side. He's loose. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd. Western Kentucky.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him, and the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You could see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Western Kentucky, 37. Florida International, 35.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. The give to the tailback. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. FIU pushing tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Bringing the heat. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Oh, he just misses on the big downfield shot. And I think some people think that's a... Tell you what, a lot of times you put a little air underneath it and you just trust your guy more than you trust the DB, but it's hard to do when you overshoot your wide receiver.
No big surprise there, right? You're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches in the game, so take another shot. Every time he has looked his way, good things have happened, and that's one of the very few times in this game so far where they have not been able to hook up.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Buys a little time with his feet. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic. We've got fast guys, too, and that time, that was a great play call defensively.
It'll be 3rd and long. Now on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
3rd down. Offense trying to go option, seeing if they can outflank the defense by pitching it, but nothing there. Great penetration up front. The defense looked like they were ready for it, guys, and they're able to come away with a massive negative play.
Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a 1st down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Got it in the middle. It's Carter. Oh, he's got some space. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Looking to throw. Just couldn't quite. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
Well, he was trying to get his feet down. You saw a little toe tap action there, but ultimately it ends up being an incompletion.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They'll run play action. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Florida International. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Davis looking to pass. And the pass falls incomplete, and we've played 3. We've reached the break. It's FIU with the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. And here we go, down the score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. At the 40, there he goes. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Not really a huge decision there. You don't want to give up the football at this juncture of the game, and they're able to keep the drive going. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He wants to throw it again. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They'll run the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, the offense on third down there, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north. But defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up fourth down.
Going to take a shot at this DB. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. A bold decision to go for it on. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got it in the middle. It's Carter. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. They're going to run it to the right. At the 20, he's got space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Panthers. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end. Going up top. Snatches it on the right. To run. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, WKU.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Off play action on first down. Quickly to the tight end. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Panthers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
He's in open space downfield. Crosses the 45. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll go to the ground. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks. FIU set up with another first down. Right back to the well. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. So now it's 2nd and long.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
He splits the uprights.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be... as he stopped at the 23. Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. His quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Unloads it downfield. He's got it inside the 30. Flying down the right side. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Hilltopper.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. FIU pushing tempo. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Got it set up on the outside. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. FIU will line up to punt. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They marched to the end zone the last time they had it, do it again, and they'll be on top. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Got the quick pass.
And this defense is all over the quick game right now. They're up in possession, and they are tackling and they're pursuing the football. Nice play on that one.
Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. And the Hilltoppers will have it 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Under fire. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's the 4th quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
This time he's got him. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. The offense comes out for what almost certainly will be its final drive late in the 4th quarter. Fires to the tight end. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. A little screen to the running back. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The throw. It's complete to the right. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Gets it out quickly. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a 1st down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score. Already in prime field goal position, but they would love to score a touchdown to take the lead. Try to barge their way in. Touchdown, Toppers! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Pass is incomplete. They can't convert the 2, and the lead stays at 5. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Okay, 1 possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable here.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Kyle. They made the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. 3rd down coming up.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. Here in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football, and they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best, and that time they were able to force an incompletion.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Looking to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. He hauled that one in down the right side, but couldn't stay in bounds. Almost had himself 6. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having to chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
And it's amazing how much offenses has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do